Farming Simulator 19 mod review slash mod release, and this time we got the case, I don't know, 9380, has several different size tractors in here, both quad tracked and wheeled versions of this tractor. The original model for this was a tracked version, 9380. Added several different engine sizes, and then of course, like I said, the wheels were added here as well. Also, of course, as you can see here, we have a couple of different front attacher options. If you've seen my review mod release on the white 4270, basically has the same options on this tractor. We have an option for the pit bull blade, and then the tanks, and then just a plain front attacher as well. So just a quick note on that. Links here for the blade and the tanks. Those are part of Carl's Steiger. You can get those with that mod there. So I'll try to remember to put a link down below for that as well. So if you don't already have these are not part of the mod. They are part of Carl's Steiger mod, and I'm not going to include them in this mod here. So don't want to have multiple versions and such like that. So anyway, getting into what we're actually looking at here today, the case quad track here, 9310 through 9390. Has the rear 3-point on it, articulated tractor here. By the way, it's not the highest of detailed models, but hey, it is a tractor, right? You know, that step's a little in the way there. Never noticed that before. Things you notice. Yep. So ranging from, was it 300 and some horsepower? I forget what the low range here is. All the way up to 425 horsepower. Let's look at it in the shop here for starters. Got a couple different options on it. There's not a whole lot of options, really. We got quite a few different tire options here. Michelin, Trelleborg, and Mitas there for the wide ones. Yeah, some sort of crazy dual option there. Not sure what's up with that. Then we got the Lizard option, 18, 24, 30, and 36-inch track options. And then back to the tires here. So just cycle through the tire options here a minute. You can see the tire options. That's those right there. And then same thing for the Trelleborg tires. All the way up to triples with all the weights around. Someone suggested or requested some crazy option here for window tint. So it has a light window tint option there. So no tint and then a light window tint. Weights on the front. So that's the weight options there. And then we have no 3-point or 3-point. So if you don't want the 3-point, just turn that off. Doesn't have the 3-point on it then. And then we also have the engine setup. We'll get back to that right in a moment here. Let's see once here. Just turn the weights back off here a moment. So front attachers here. We have a front hitch, just simple front hitch, nothing to it. Then we also have a tank mount, which there's nothing to see with the tank mount. The tank mount is there. You just got to drive up the tanks and it should let you attach. And then a blade mount, so you can see where the blade actually mounts right there is down there. So that's that. Oh, engine options, right, before I forget. So engine options starting at the 9310, which is 270 horsepower. So low end at 270 horsepower up to 425. So that's the engine horsepower range there. So again, 9310, 9330, 9350, 9370, 9380. 9380 is like the odd one in here. And then, of course, 9390. They're like all odd numbers except for the 9380, right? So not sure why that is. And then, of course, the graphic does change if you switch over to a tracked version here. So the tracked version has that type of graphic. And if, of course, if we switch back to wheels, then it looks like that, right? Also, the wheeled one does sit up a little bit higher due to some kind of clearance issues with the fenders and such there. Let's see, what's anything else to note here? Yeah, 3-point, got all the connections, PTO, all that good fancy schmancy stuff, right? Like I said, blade mount there already. So maybe we'll just take one of these for a spin here. Let's hop in the one with the triples on it here. Got the tanks on the front. Again, these are part of another mod, but they will attach to this tractor here. And which one was this? This was a 9390, so 425 horsepower. Should be able to pull most of the large in-game equipment with this, by the way. Blinkers, flashers do all work. Has fairly decent lights on it, I guess you could say, for this tractor. So there's the front lights, rear lights, and then you push it again, then you get the cab lights. And now, was there another one? Yes, there was another one. Okay, push it again for a fourth time, and then you get bright lights on the front. So like I said, quite a few different lighting options there. Not quite as good as maybe the white 4270 if you're familiar with that tractor. That tractor has quite a few more lights on it yet. But hey, it's still pretty good here for lights if you ask me, if you're working in the dark. And just because we can, let's just hook up to this planner here, which, oh, actually, you know what? I don't think the planner actually has anything in it, so probably won't do anything, but we'll just hook up to it because we can. I can back up here anyway. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't actually have anything in it. Should have no problem pulling that planner, though. Interior of the cab's fairly plain, not a whole lot going on in here. Probably should have maybe looked to see if we could add some dash decals, but is what it is. Let's see, this one, this is the one with a window tint. Yeah, that one has a slight window tint to it. Just be careful using that in the dark. It does sometimes do crazy things in the dark in the game here. Might work, might not. Depending on how the tint is here. Sometimes it, like I said, sometimes you'll actually make it look darker, and sometimes it'll actually do kind of the opposite. So anyway, there we go, everyone. That's just a quick mod review / mod release here of the case. I'll just call it the case 9380. Again, link will be down below if you want to download it here. And I'll try to remember to put a link down below so you can download the other Steiger mod there that has the tanks and blade included in it. So if you want those, that will be part of that mod. So there we go, gentlemen. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more if you haven't already done so.